Okay, chapter 4, let's do
The
this.
best policy. Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Yeah. What happens if I step in it? Okay, it won't let me. It's probably wise. Oh, this was the old fertilizer? Maybe it was the same fertilizer that caused the accident.
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching. Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca. In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down. Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca. Roxy drew herself up. Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca. Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
Who's your dad?
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Okay, it's not going to let me go back. I wanted to see what they were doing.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start. Luca motioned to the phone booth. Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Based on the oppressive music, it's probably not a good idea to tell him anything, because it seems like he knows something.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
Or maybe he knows.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help. Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
the build of the character in the hazmat suit kind of looks like Mr. Nuncreed, but I don't want to jump to any conclusions here.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped. A deep sigh bellowed from his chest. Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
Oh no.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth. The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss. As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Two
What?
large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view.
No. I'm a
Luca
test
heard the
subject
deep,
now.
resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom.
He's the mastermind? No, he's not a mastermind. He's just got to be involved somehow.
He knows too much. The end.
Wow. Well, that's the end of that storyline.
Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
I only have that one word, so let's try the strange approach. Time to bust out the strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange. Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye. At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach. His clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Oh no.
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Oh no, did I just kill him? Oh no! Oh god. Seriously, nothing about this is okay. I mean, at this point, we didn't know what the ooze was, but still.
The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
Is Iggy gonna be okay? I mean, I don't like him at all, but he doesn't deserve to be maimed for life. Man. No. He's gotta be lying.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
No. It's not well. Suspicious.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gran. She's probably not even home. Is there a new book over here? Or was this here last time? I guess it was. Gran! Yeah. As I suspected. Allegedly safe and sound. Is Gran in the closet?
Luca was alone. The house was empty. Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass.
Oh no.
"We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one."
Typical weird dream.
Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb.
Oh, the poor little bee.
Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice, but I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. "That's the thing about fishing, Luca." His chest began to crystallize. "You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out." A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
What a horrible dream. Oh, more Morse code.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie. Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise. Rolo's voice was coming through more clearly now. But some words were still just static. The signal went silent. Luca held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time. Rolo's voice began to fade. With that, the signal died for good.
Yes!
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Let's do it!
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching.
Oh.
He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
It's Graham and 2 adults.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
Refuse. Hiram? Is that her first name?
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath. The 3 shared a determined look.
Operation Sparkplug. She's wide awake. Oh, wait, should I check on those people? Just want to see what they're doing.
The 2 boys shared a mischievous grin.
Okay, so they modified this festival sign. I guess we'll see at the reveal tomorrow what they did. Answer me, Rolo, answer me! Okay, who's in here?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I wonder if it's Beck.
He strained to hear as a muffled voice began. Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Oh no, it's... What's his name?
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
What? Who's they?
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger. Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
Who's they? Oh no! Clipboards. Oh, they're like minions. Oh no. Is anyone present at this arboreal domicile? No, that's not the secret knock. Oh, there's a lot of them. We would love to hear your thoughts. Be down in just a second. Oh my gosh.
Iggy slumped to his knees. Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window. Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
What's in it?
From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
I knew he was straight up lying.
Kerr's smile faltered. Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
Oh no. Another
Luca's
branching
mind
path.
raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope?
Oh
He
man.
wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
I don't know. We'll see what our options are. The only option we had left is to fight. But I don't even know what this cannon does.
And decided to take the
Shoots
only option
Nerf
they had left.
bullets or something? Nerf balls?
He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr. Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rolo sends his regards. Completely missed. Is a plunger on a rope?
Kerr turned his back on the two boys. With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
What are the clipboards gonna do?
As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
The MCDC. Okay. Well, our only option next is to revisit the Warehouse of Horrors with the word struggle. So we will resume next time. Thanks for joining. See you next time.